some of the things that are cool, if people don't understand like the functionality, you can have all these different lists and it can be like, hey, these are people that haven't called me back in 6 months. These are people that were interested and then ghosted. These are people that were in pre-foreclosure. These are people that were ready to say call them in 9 months. And you can separate out all these little things and literally just have an auto dial of like the efficiency of having that dialer instead of somebody literally like pushing buttons and having to do one at a time. And it only picks up when somebody picks up. Like the amount of calls and the amount of stuff you can get done in a day by just having somebody pop on a headset and go through that. And then to go back and be able to like read the text, listen to the calls, you have all the logs there. I have told you, I have saved so much money on smartphone, if nothing else, because people that work for me told me all the work they were doing, all the calls they were making, and I was like, bam. No, you didn't.
No, you're
You
not.
got on the phone here, and you're hearing pick up. Like it's so easy. Like being able to track stuff. Like some of the things is not always about what's coming in. It's about limiting like the hours and the time that you're paying other people. And I've gotten so much money back in that I didn't waste on people that were lying to me and trying to steal labor there because smartphone helps you track all that stuff. So there's a lot of really good functions, man. But you know it better than me. Talk about some of those really cool functions that can help people stay organized or stay on top of their teams while they're building their business.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, without question, the number one thing that I always tell people is having your full communication stream. That's every text, voicemail, every power dial, every call, every video call, having that logged directly in your CRM against those leads. First of all, that's your golden ticket because context is currency for sales. The more when you call someone back and you look back quickly on your notes, you see quickly and you see that last time you talked, they were going to talk to their sister about the property. And when you lead off that conversation with, "Hey, Nick, last time we talked, you were going to talk to your sister. How'd that conversation go? Did you manage to have it?" That's a very different way of reconnecting with someone than a, "Oh, hi, Nick. Yeah, well, we spoke a couple weeks ago about the property." Like one is a kind of okay, and one is, oh yeah, this guy. Oh yeah, I remember this. And that really comes about when you get all your data synced. So that's the first thing. And then there's a couple things that I always recommend to people. One of my biggest pet peeves in the world is when, so particularly if you're using a VA, right? Most people at some point will hire VAs to do some cold calling or inbound, whatever, inbound intake, whatever. My biggest pet peeve in the world is when someone says, "Oh, I'll have someone, can I arrange a call back?" Right? Um, I hate that because if you've got someone who's warm on the line, you do not let them off the line. And you kill all momentum with voicemails and with callbacks. Absolutely kill it. And there are a couple things that we do with smartphone that make sure you don't have to do that. Number one is warm transfer. This works on smart dialer and smartphone. And where I always train people in smart dialer, say you've got a VA company in Egypt or the Philippines or whatever, and they are making cold calls for you, right? And they get someone, that's great. They're on smart dialer, they're bashing away. They get someone who's hot. They get someone who's there's a real possibility. Traditionally people would like log and say, "Great, well, can you speak next Tuesday at 9 a.m. or whatever," right? Death to
Mhm.
momentum. Instead, you can use smartphone warm transfer functionality. And what they can do is say, yeah, listen, Jeremy, can you give me 2 minutes? I'm going to see if I can get Nick, my boss, on the phone. Oh, okay, sure. Hold. They put them on hold. Jeremy can't hear anything anymore. I then get you in and I say, "Nick, I got this hot lead. This is the situation. Da 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 da." Great, I got it. I then connect everybody together and I do an introduction. I say, "Jeremy, I want to introduce you to my boss, Nick. Nick's going to be able to talk you through this. I've given him all the information. It was such a pleasure to speak with you. Thanks very much." I leave. The agent leaves and starts dialing, starts the next round of calls. Whereas you are now connected with Jeremy and you're having that closing conversation or at least that next level conversation to build that trust, all seamlessly logged without dropping inside of your system, your CRM system. That right away is a golden ticket when you're using VAs. That it is a golden ticket of being able to maintain the momentum in a sales relationship. And you know that momentum matters a lot when you're just starting a relationship. That is one absolute like it's probably one of the things I teach most often for new users of Smart Dialer.